Hello and welcome to a Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Furry Shades of Gay 2. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it on Steam for monies. I didn't actually look it up. Also, the reason why you're seeing this instead of Uwu and the Furry Uwu 1 is because when I looked at that Christmas pack, it was just images, no stories. So, we're here now. Also, we did do a quick look of this game where we did Blueback Mountain. Get it? It's like Brokeback Mountain. But, yeah, we did a full one of that. So now we're doing the Dark Carnival. So there's gonna be gigolos or something? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, this one's gonna be a long one. Yeah, I think as time goes on, they kind of get a bit longer. Let's reset our face voiced. And start. Well, let me just do a quick check. Yeah, there's a woo there, there's a woo there. So this is basically just like that one where they go to the thing. Oh, do they speak this time? Let me just look at the settings. Sound? Yeah, they do have voice acting, I guess maybe. Anyways, let's start. Crimson leaves. Burn through the haze of dusk. Burn? Yeah, no. The summer shroud is not white. It's covered in yellow and red strokes, speckled with dark splotches of rock clouded in milky haze. I don't know. The hem rustles through the leaves, soaking in the well-like puddles that reflect the sky. Gray akin to the bruised skin of an eternal sleeping beauty? What are you guys on? The damp earth, the cold, the dark, sleep now.
We mourn the sun. We hail those who call the dark half of the year their domain. These are our lights outside your window. Close the shutters.
Took a long time from one sentence to another. An empty road in the countryside. It does give me a reprieve from reading, though.
I'm telling you, we're lost.
Well, you're the one with the map.
I'm a 21st century person. I'm used to GPS on my smartphone. Yeah, and there's almost no connection here. Do I have to take a turn here, or what?
Dunno.
Is there a smaller map to navigate the big one? I always find it weird when they do that thing, like in this game or others, where they say one word out of an entire sentence. It's like, but why? Yeah, look at the glove in the glove compartment. Oh, they definitely are in Europe because the driver's side is on the other side. Must be somewhere next to the toy car for those who do not know how to use the big one. I'm not even driving now, and my unique approach is still somehow the hot topic. Oh, by the way, we need to turn in 40 minutes ago, but I'm not sure of that either. Percy throws the map in his lap and turns to the window disgruntled. The withering country scenery has a calming effect on him.
There must be a road sign here somewhere.
Chill out. En British. Suddenly, Percy's ears twitches. His brows furrow as he tries to listen in. A sound of bells ringing reaches his ears from somewhere afar, followed by a quieter, cheery tune, weirdly captivating, quiet at first, but growing louder with every moment as if the source is getting closer. Also, since this isn't a quick look, if we reach around 30 minutes mark, we'll look at the map and then determine if we want to continue or just put it off to the next week.
Hush! Did you say something?
I guess it gets dark quite early this time of year. Can't you hear the music?
Oh, Blakey, look!
Percy grabs Blake's shoulder impatiently. Bright tents appear on the side of the road, as if out of nowhere. Chains of flags and colored lights beckon to the passers-by. It's a fair!
Oh no.
Come on, Blakey! Give me a stuffed toy. I need something to wrap my arms around besides your... Percy blinks plaintively, big puppy eyes are a certain, well-trained way to convince Blake.
Please, please, pretty please.
Ooh. Blake sighs heavily. A long, long ride. Okay, I guess there's that right there. Was there something else I was looking at? Or thinking about over here? Oh, the audio seems aight. Oh man, now I just can't be like, oh, we don't have to worry about voice acting of a certain other sense. I do want that, though. And then I could... Oh, yeah, let's do that. Oh, cool. Nice.
All right, but not too long. We'll be late for dinner.
I can't say no to you, you spoiled brat. Blake curbs the beckoning lights.
Oh, there's a whole carnival here.
But it's a dark carnival. Got gigolos. Gigolos or, ICP? Blake looks around. There aren't a lot of people at the fair, but they're all dressed in cloaks and carnival masks.
We don't have costumes, though.
Why the hell are we visiting your parents this weekend? All normal people visit their relatives on Christmas, Easter, birthdays, funerals, I don't know. Dana's death anniversary? Thatcher's death anniversary? But Halloween? Oh, they definitely are British. Who would go visit their parents during Margaret Thatcher's death anniversary unless they were like, yeah, fuck that bitch? We could go to Hughes instead. He's throwing a party tonight. Soho, demons and spikes, witches in latex.
Me? In latex?
Ooh. What was the thing that they had before? Because I think they're in the previous game, right? Are you ever content? You know when I am.
Come on. We don't even have a costume this year.
Lies. I do. Percy throws his arms to his sides indignantly and hits someone by accident. The touch is cold.
Oops. Pardon?
Miss? Percy turns around. The lady with a veiled face floats by without stopping, seemingly undisturbed, and disappears amongst the tents. Percy shakes his head in confusion. For a second, it seemed to him like there was nothing under the veil. Percy? Huh?
I asked what your costume was.
Zombie prostitute. Whatever.
I mean, I guess it's a prostitute that became a zombie. Ooh, look there. A shooting range. Yep, shooting range. It's easier to get try voices when you have a little bit of something to work with. Hey, win something big and fuzzy for me, like in rom-coms,
I can give you something big and fuzzy.
without any range involved. Perv. The wide-shouldered figure in the cloak with the large hood covering his face is looming near the entrance. A strange sound of rattling metal can be heard. Percy and Blake approach the figure, and it tosses the hood off. A greeting smile bears enormous white hound fangs. Everything above them is hidden behind the golden mask. Instead of eyes, there are two gems, gleaming scarlet red. I know that the haunted house is haunted, but what was the previous one? Are these guys always in haunted stuff?
Welcome, strangers.
Want to try your luck? Hurry, before its trail is lost under the first snows. The hound throws a handful of pomegranate seeds into his maw. The juices stain his face.
Luck, huh?
Guess your wannabe rifles have all aims off. A good hunter always keeps his weapons flawless. Although, any rifle can misfire once in a while. Mine never does. Ooh. The hound laughs. The rumble of his laughter is accompanied by a quiet rattle of the copper chain on his neck. Ooh. Well, you aren't taking any risks then.
How much for a couple shots?
Ooh. Coins? No. I've got enough of that. Blake stares at the hound, puzzled.
If you hit the mark, you can leave. And if you miss, I'll take what's mine.
Deal?
Deal.
Yeah, but what's mine? What would be his? The bright red gems gleam like living embers. Percy could swear the rubies are staring right at him. The hound's fangs glisten in the steam of his hot breath. Blake reaches for a rifle. This is getting weird. I don't know. Like that'd be one of those star thingies, right? I mean, and then get rid of all those paw beans. Oh yeah, there was something I was going to look up, but I guess I have time to do it. Today is so busy for me. But I want to at least rub one of these out. Who will? This is hard. Ooh. Guess we could do that, and then ooh. Well, I guess we'll have to see a fail state at some point. Guess these ones are a bit harder.
Deal?
Let's leave. Haven't you heard of fairy tales of this kind? You can't just go around making weird obscure deals with masked guys. I can't believe you. Might as well offer him your firstborn. And their time is ruined. What are you? You asked to win something, didn't you? Well, this dude is weird. Next thing he asks is 3 numbers from the back of your credit card, 1 per shot. Honestly, this place is weird overall, and you're naive. Let's go before they leave us on the curbside penniless. Percy and Blake leave the fair. Percy's grumbling and cursing under his breath. According to him, he's surrounded by phonies, swindlers, and sons of bitches. Oop. Oh well, I mean, I guess that's fine there. Boy, we didn't make it far. How are we doing? Halfway through!
We don't have me.
Come on.
Oops. Zombie pro.
I can give you
Well,
luck.
Zombie
huh?
prostitute.
How much?
What was I gonna look at?
Deal.
I don't know. I miss the fall. Man, and on my new job, I'm gonna be like, I didn't go to the Ren Fair often, but still, it's just like, I would like to be close-ish to it so I could go get drunk and be a femboy werewolf. Ooh. Okay, maybe not femboy werewolf, but like a werewolf. Shake my whammy, fammy. But yeah, we'll continue our tradition of if we lose once, then we use these things. If I remember. Boop. Because these ones are longer and harder. Ooh ooh. And full of woo-woo. Especially Blake. And that's why I'm so glad I figured out how to cheat. And if you would like to see how to cheat, then you go to my cheat play, which consists of all 3 games. The gist of it is saving the file that has this thing here, spending all that stuff, quitting it, and then copy that thing back into the folder, and then you have both these in the monies.
Seal the deal, then.
The black glove paw squeezes Blake's palm in a painfully firm handshake before letting go. Blake winces and wipes his hand from pomegranate juice on his trousers and picks up the rifle. Dude. I'd be like, oh, dude, wipe your hand first. You've got 3 tries. Blake shows off, weighing the gun in his hands, proud of himself on the counter, and winks at Percy. Percy snorts. Blake pulls the trigger. Silence. The safety catch. Dude, seriously?
Yeah, right. I know.
Also, between things, I really should be like, oh, move my guy somewhere. Maybe a bit. Or maybe make him smaller. The rifle goes off. The targets at the far side of the wall drown in white smoke. The distant smell of gunpowder fills the air. Wait, what? Huh. That's what I call special effects. Just like the real.
Miss.
He barks laughter. His barking laughter is almost louder than the shot itself. Percy feels like it's not one voice, but the whole pack of hounds. Blake licks his lips nervously and aims again. He can hear a hunting horn's howl in his ears. Hunting horn's howl. Fire.
Miss.
For a moment, Percy feels like the hound has roared this word right into his ear, and that he can feel the spit from his greedy maw dripping on his shoulder. But the hound is standing at least 2 feet away.
Shoot.
You shoot. Blake exhales, trying to relax and clench his fingers. He straightens up, furrows his brows, and aims for the last time. The sole aim falls. The sole aim falls. Hit right in the center. A mockingly victorious sound of fanfares bellows from somewhere, and lights hanging from the rusty nails blink hysterically.
Let's go.
I don't understand that. Shivers roll down Blake's spine. He can't understand why, but he feels like he just narrowly escaped mortal danger.
Hey, what about the prize?
You're right. Wait a second. The hound bends down to the corner and raises a hand to his ear, as if listening to something or someone. Uh-huh. Yes. Ugh. He ducks under the counter, rattling his chains, and emerges back with a figure in his left paw. I might need to censor that. I mean, it's very nice looking, but it's very, this is yours now. Confused, Blake reaches his hand out and takes a small piece of wood carved into an interesting shape. A very interesting shape.
You know exactly where to aim, Blakey.
Oh boy, the prize for the best marksman, so to speak. Can't miss with this thingy, right? You know exactly where to aim, Blakey.
Can't miss an aim as big as you've got.
Saying he's gaping.
Cocked your gun already?
What, cocked your gun already? Don't forget the safety catch. Blake, the fastest hand in the Wild West. Both are staring at the smooth wooden surface carved into animals' heads. The figure strikingly resembles one from Percy and Blake's home collection. And Percy can't help but reach towards it with his playful fingers. The phone rings. Right here, right now, or something else. It is kind of interesting how I would like to see how, if they're all animated or if it's just pictures or something like that. Because it's like, I would feel like that would be costly. Because you have to draw the pictures of all the uwu, but then you'd also have to animate all of the uwu. And wouldn't that be too woo? Oh, what do we got a lot of? Eggplant. And then uwu? Wait, did that turn those other ones into woos? This can wait. Let's just haphazardly click on all the things, because I'm probably just going to pick the ones that avoid all the woo, because would have to black out the screen and turn off the audio and censor it verbally. So, yeah. This can wait.
The fastest hand would prefer a couple shots of something strong right now.
Ooh. Blake still feels uneasy. He glances suspiciously at the range's proprietor, who has hid his face under the hood again. Percy shrugs and takes Blake's elbow. They'll have plenty of time to have fun later. Though, would we just do it right there, right then, or would we try and find somewhere somewhat out of the way? Percy and Blake walk leisurely around the fair. Percy doesn't pay attention to the faces under the masks and hoods anymore. Blake is still tense, though, listening for something. He himself isn't sure what it is.
You're kind of wrought up.
Are those tentacles there? I mean, we might be able to get away with that. It's nothing. So, a zombie prostitute costume, huh? Oh, I don't think they put that somewhere. So much editing. Yep, fresh, right? Semi-fresh, I'd say. How is that better than your regular prostitute? Same as IKEA shelving is better than regular one, is it? You know, the do-it-yourself ones. Customizable and all that jazz. Are they customizable? I thought just put it together yourself. Like, say, when you take the head of your zombie prostitute, and then you can just buy the rest of the body separately, if needed, and separate arms. I'd charge double for this level of service if I was one. Okay.
Not arousing at all.
Isn't that necrophilia? As a zombie prostitute expert, I can guarantee it's not. I mean, it's a corpse, but it's a living corpse, right? You can catch all kinds of stuff from her. I remember a story about that dude who worked in a morgue.
Imagine this. She's fingering you, and then her finger just goes snap, and whoops.
Okay. Blake gets distracted by the dispute about the unique qualities and abilities of the undead and relaxes a little. Percy is always good at clearing the air with stupid jokes. Blake himself, half listening to his chirping.
It's so cold. How do we get warmed up?
Blake glances around. Percy is busy sorting out one price list of a zombie prostitute and doesn't notice anything.
Oh, we know just a way.
Coffee? Blake hears his own blood rushing in his ears, and he clenches fists in his pocket of his coat. He feels teeth and claws dig into his palm, but there is only the figure in his pocket.
Blake? Blake?
Blake shudders and blinks unevenly. The pale yellow moon is floating in front of him among the ugly, twisted, bare branches. Wanna go to the haunted house? Though you're already pale, like.
The moon.
Yeah.
Blake wipes his face with his palm, shaking off a daze. He feels like something is moving in the darkness, and somebody is whispering to each other. It's just shadows, Blake repeats to himself. What voices? Are we on that? Yeah, we can go a little bit forward this since it's semi the first episode. Ooh, semi. Get rid of... Oh, that just gets rid of everything. I was like, I'm gonna swipe left, and it's like, oh, you mean down? It's like, no. Buddy. Yacht Quell. I can't tell if that's somebody's lawnmower or next door's generator. This episode brought to you by Generac. Generac. Row Furry Ulu. That is a joke. I don't want to accidentally get sued by Generac. I think we'll just go into the next thing and then,
Alright, let's check out your haunted house.
maybe check out the previous game? Blake steps into the dark doorway behind some frayed cloth. The haunted house feels safer to him than the strange voice outside. Percy takes a hesitant step inside, following him. Something rustles and creaks in the darkness. I'm not sure if I would, they could just be regular tentacles, who knows? You know? Percy flinches and steps closer to Blake's side.
Scared?
Awfully so. The speakers suddenly erupt with distorted laughter. From somewhere up above, a skeleton falls right in front of Blake and Percy, jerking on strings. Oh, just like last night? Ooh ooh.
Percy, your hand.
Oh. Percy's hand is indeed suspiciously close to Blake's crotch.
Oops. Sorry.
Percy apologizes, but only takes his hand away after Blake's polite cough. They pass a twitching skeleton and venture further along the dark hallway. It's dusty in here.
I'd say it's damp.
How can it be damp and dusty at the same time? Isn't dust dry? Mold, on the other hand. Blake tries to focus on Percy's voice to stop hearing all the other ones. The fog from the machines is swirling under their feet. Something is hooting and screeching in the darkness. Bats made of rags and strings get in their faces, obscuring their view. It's kind of funny, like, hearing that thing that's like, "Pow!" in a forest, and people are like, what the hell is that? It's like, oh, that's just a fox. They make weird sounds. Percy steps into something wet and sticky and yelps. Oh no, it's male discharge. What's wrong? Percy clings to Blake, using the moment to put his hand back where it was. I don't know.
If you're so scared, we can... Percy, your hand. Again.
Oh, really?
Percy makes a face, steps away from Blake, and plods further gloomily. He sighs, reminding himself that it's not emotional intellect that he values the most about Blake. It is a woo. Not really impressive, is it? Percy notices a small mirror standing against the wall and looks into it out of curiosity. He expects another trick, and everything inside him tenses up, even though he is usually not the easily spooked type. Anyway, the mirror answers with a perfectly normal reflection. Percy makes a face and sticks his tongue out. His reflection shrugs, in its face unmoved.
What the?
Haha, got him! Percy almost jumps away from the mirror. The reflection winks at him and licks its lips lewdly. Blake, listen. Do you... Blake?
Boo!
Got him! Blake's heavy paws suddenly are on Percy's shoulders. Percy yells so high-pitched that the mirror Percy seriously risks losing his glass home.
Scaredy cat.
Dumbass.
Look who's talking. Percy?
What the... Are you looking for candy over there, or what?
Percy traces his fingers playfully along Blake's trousers fly.
I need something firm.
Maybe. You know, I'm such a little scared lamb. I need a firm shoulder by my side to calm down. Or something else firm, you know? Not now. The evil queen's pie? Does this game have an unfavorable opinion of the queen? Bollocks! Though it's like, is that like a euphemism or something? I do kind of miss when the Queen was around. I'm an American! By golly! I am having quite a jolly day. Indubitably. I'm filled with quite a lot of mirth, one would say. Ah, yes. I don't know why I'm being all British and stuff. It's the King's English. Yeesh. Boop. Yes, we could get wieners, but... Oh, right, I guess we're gonna stop here-ish. Though, I guess if we just pick a path, it will be like, here's this thing. But the King's English. Yeesh. Oh, look at that, I was able to unlock it. I guess I'll get that thing on my own time, but fresh air.
Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's. Okay. What? Ah, that's where it got us. I don't know, I was seeing tentacles in the back and I was like, ah, yes, tentacles. Because there's a woo there, there's a woo there, there's a woo there. There's a woo there. I guess it's like there's a woo there. Okay, so we're like halfway through-ish. But was there something else I was gonna look at? Yeah, that's why I'm like, trying to avoid this screen because it's like, you know, there's all that stuff. Like if it's some of these screens, it's like, it's just at the end, maybe like 3 sections, diverging paths. But in that one, it's like, yeah, it's, you either woo then, or a woo later, or a woo even later. Just like, they have a lot of stamina, man. But that's not be the end of this thing, because I'm just gonna really want to look at one thing. I was just curious. I mean, it is the end of the thing, but you know, where is it? There it is. And while that's loading, I could just, you know, hide some stuff. I could hide some stuff there. It's only a little bit over time. I don't know. Oh, I guess I'd have to look it up to do it. But, yeah, we'll just quickly switch it over. Love stories, there we go. But, yeah, I guess, like, that was the first time they were there. Huh. I thought they were like in all of them, but just the 2. I wonder if there's any other reoccurring characters. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, cause I like comments, and you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like see girl, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that girl, and please remember to remain your ammo, so have control the pet population. Though I do also want to go to back to the new one and go, is there, is the Christmas stuff, or, I mean, that was already Halloween-y. Does it have a story, or is it just, here's a sausage, a nice big sausage? And yeah, if you want to play this game, then you can get it on, I mean, we're here. $9. Hyena. And until next time, another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Furry Shades of Gay. It does look like there are actually stories, though I guess I should probably click on them initially and be like, is there anything there? Yep, and until next time, thanks, see you.